Shabbat Shalom, listeners. Thank you for being here. This is Primordial Goddess. Take a deep breath. Ascend. Let's have some water. Always keep your H2O on deck. We are coming out of summer. It's a miraculous thing. Uncle Kanak talked about these things. The portals, the sun, moon, and the stars, the seasons as we transition into fall. It's a miraculous thing how the Most High just changes things immediately, right before your eyes, and it's hidden in plain sight. Summer sneaks up on you, fall sneaks up on you, spring. You turn on the news and the newscasters say, it's the first day of summer. It's the first day of summer. It's the first day of spring and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Do they know the Most High? I don't know. It's none of my business, right? It's none of our business, right, listeners? How are you doing? How are you doing with these changes on the earth? How are you doing with the things that you are observing and listening to in the world? Once you turn it off, it's off. I'm not a big fan of TV anymore. I used to watch it all the time because that's what you're programmed to do as a child. You get your parents give you your food and sit you in front of the TV so that they can be unbothered. It's a defense mechanism for the parents. But it's suicide for the child because they're being programmed by the devil and all his little workers watching stuff in the world. So just be mindful of that. All of you that have parents, all of you that have children, and you yourself as a parent watching all these programs and things like that. Make sure you do a cleanse. A lot of stuff that you see on TV and everything like that is an illusion. It's not real. Which alludes me to escapism, which has had to be created by, it's created by the Most High, but as a great delusion, but is manipulated by Azazel, the devil, Satan, the serpent, etc., to control your mind. What's interesting to me is all these people that worship the devil, they've already turned over their higher self, is what I learned. So they can never go to their higher self, which means they can never go to their north node, which means they'll always be in an energy field of their lower self. And the lower self is full of shadows and darkness, and you have to heal that. And they've committed to never healing it. And I just find that to be very interesting. So you'll only be engulfed in a energy field and environment of people who don't care about your body. They don't care about your feelings. They don't care about your hopes and dreams. They exude falseness and deception as a friend or as a lover or as a partner. And then they'll cheat on you. They'll lie on you. As far as my life is concerned, there's a group of people trying to kill me because they've been caught for what they've done that is evil. I'm not afraid of you. Did you hear me? I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of people who worship the devil. I'm not afraid of people who are criminals. I'm not afraid of people who are murderers. In fact, most of you youngins that are coming up in the industry, you're working with a lot of them are murderers and criminals. They've murdered people. They've sacrificed them for their fame and fortune, to have money. I found out that yesterday. Someone who showed up to me is a very loyal woman who was very supportive of me doing what I do, music, arts, things like that. I met them when I was young. And this whole time, So that means I met them when I was 13 years old, and several years have passed. I'm a grown woman now. This person was doing black magic on me the whole time and was planning to sacrifice me the whole time so they can be rich, famous, and it's so stupid. It's such a low vibration to be rich and famous. Why not have it all? Why not be abundant like an empress? There's people trying to steal my destiny, people doing black magic, people calling up my ancestors from the underworld, Mitzrayim, Egypt, to impersonate them. There's people cloaking themselves as me. There's people doing spiritual warfare and showing up in my energy field, trying to jump into my body. They're trying to clone me. I mean, the level of wickedness I've had to endure just to get to this editorial right now is outstandingly unbelievable. But you better believe it, otherwise you'd be in an illusion, which is where your enemy wants to be at all times. I mean, it's sad for me to actually look at a lot of people that I worked with when they had the choice to change. And they didn't, and then they outcasted me for being there to help heal them. So then I've left. There is no healing for them. So all they can do is descend. And I am devoted on working on myself and practicing and mastering self-love. And it's a problem for those who don't love themselves. And most of them live in the lower realms of energy fields and they worship the devil. They manifest everything they have from doing witchcraft, black magic, and attacking innocent people. They don't care who they hurt. But what about karma? Karmic justice that comes around that nobody can stop. I wouldn't want to. If I did something wrong, I would want to pay my dues. But no, not your enemy. They don't want to pay anything. They don't want to work for anything. They don't want to do anything. They want to just steal what you got. They're so set in their minuscule mind on doing drugs, black magic, and witchery. And this is not a come down on any warlock or witch out there. I'm just talking about my life, my personal experiences with the deception and the height of witches and warlocks attacking me for no reason. Your lack of respect for yourself exudes in your environment. Therefore, you could never show appreciation for someone like me who is a priceless diamond. You can never have me be with me or none of that. I don't even want to work with anybody that's on that energy field that enjoys cheating and hurting and stealing and lying and manipulating and being deceptive and putting on all of this armory as a bodysuit to show up in reality as this person, and they're nothing like that. Behind closed doors, they're doing all kind of driven, envious, and jealous, manipulative dark arts to try to control somebody's life when they can't even control their own. They have Nephilim fallen angels living in them, and they're possessed. And I've come to the realization of that all these attacks are coming from people who are possessed. And they have no soul, and they have no mind. They sacrificed it for money and fame. But what is money and fame if you don't have your mind or your soul? I'm seeing men that were very responsible and showed up as real men. Still had the purity of innocence within them as little boys and little girls. You know, were dating and everything. Now they are just completely out. Possessed. And I'm visibly disappointed. And I'm so happy the Most High blocked them, or just always trust what the Most High blocks. A lot of times the enemy is trying to block you too. That's when you get the message from your great spiritualists. And shouts out to all the spiritualists that are doing the right job, that are telling the truth, that are giving the messages that help people and help themselves. They're not just posting information just to get clout or numbers or a check or anything, but there's a realism to them that's enacted in their DNA, that they are on their own path. Shouts out to you. Blessings to you. It's a conglomerate of light that cannot be overshadowed, and that is the truth. Healing is part of your shadow work. Dealing with these emotions that may have occurred from such traumatic experiences, people trying to kill you, people hacking your devices. These are things that have happened to me, are happening current. Hacking my devices, listening to my phone calls, copying everything I do, studying all my work so that they can be me, trying to clone themselves as me, even doing so much dark magic and black magic, sending monitoring spirits, gang stalking, hacking bank accounts, creating other accounts on what's that app? One I don't know what it is. I'm just so removed. Like, I don't want anything to do with anybody who is negative. It is not a good investment for me, short term nor long term. I rebuke you in the name of Yahusha HaMashiach. Let there be light. Bring me the light. Show me who all the enemies are and the co-conspirators of trying to bring me down for no reason, out of jealousy and envy, because they didn't do the work and I did. So you deserve my gift and I don't? Who in the fuck are you? No one. You're not even on the list of relevancy to be looked at as a contender in the competition of being number one. First of all, I do not compete. Please know that I don't compete. I don't have time to compete with people or places or things. I don't even have the mental capacity to even think about competing. I'm a leader. I'm a team player. I look for team members. I lead. I don't follow. And when you're very talented, beautiful, independent, and dedicated and loyal, those spirits are in you as energy field light codes that are really a minute extension of what's happening above us in the heavens, the Shamayim. The sun is a light code. The moon is a light code. They bring light. These are your ancestors, those children of the light. The moon and the sun and the stars are your ancestors. They bring light. The Most High said he would bring Abraham many children as numerous as the stars. That is light. The moon shines every day. The sun shines every day. The moon shines every night, to be exact, and the sun shines every day. Those are our ancestors. And this is a high frequency electromagnetic field channel. I'm not here to sugarcoat anybody's ego, not even my own. Death to the ego. Death to pride. You know who has pride and ego? Satan, Azazel, the fallen angels. They had pride and ego, and the Most High got rid of them, bound them here to earth. And they're trying to make you, listener, a slave to go to some portal that's going to end you. Like I said, I have compassion for those that were, you know, some families were born into worshiping the devil. I found out there's a lot of devil worshipers in this family. I don't want anything to do with them. How can you denounce the Most High, who gave you everything, including the choice to either choose him or the devil? And Most High is light, life. You will live. Yahusha is light and life. You will live the tree of life. We all need life to live. So follow the light, listeners. Let me keep this one short. This Primordial God is coming at you. Thank you for being here. Like, share, and subscribe these videos. Check out the Empress, my homegirl, who I love very much, my best friend. That's my best friend. That's my best friend. And I am KimberlyThompson.com as I keep it moving with her Keep It Moving fashion apparel. Y'all have a good day, and I say Shalom.